What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 0 of our new
Take one.
podcast.
So
What?
two.
No, no, that didn't count. That didn't count. In my book, episode 0 um, of our podcast that we're gonna try to do when we're free. As your phone goes off, um, you can check your phone. It's okay.
Oh, go ahead. It'll be an ongoing battle, trust me.
The main reason we wanted to do it today was because there was a lot of gaming news that came about this morning when I woke up. Uh, Big thing being that Uncharted 4 at a Thieves End, I think is the subtitle for that one. Can
No
you
idea.
confirm or deny
I'm not.
that?
It sounds right, but I'm not a Sony guy, so I can't confirm or deny.
I think it's like a Thieves End or at Thieves End,
I think it's
something
a
along
Thieves
those
End. I
lines.
think.
Was delayed until spring of 2016, which is like a full year away from now. So, yeah, we wanted to talk about that and among other things. So, where should we start? Should we start with Uncharted?
Let's start with Uncharted because this is going to be the best of the best.
Okay, so Uncharted got officially, um,
Got axed.
I can't remember, axed.
It got axed.
Sony has officially cut off their biggest franchise ever. No, it's still coming out.
Nathan Drake got axed from 2015.
I'm trying to remember when it was officially announced because I remember the trailer.
They E3 last year when they announced it, or they teased it, didn't they?
No, it was announced before that though.
Oh, okay.
Because they had a trailer. I think it was in like the VGX or something, where it was just like it showed like a map, and it was just
Oh,
like
okay, I know what you're talking
scrolling along
about.
a map, and then it just had like the Uncharted logo.
Yeah.
So it was announced before that, but at E3 last year they showed that trailer off of like his face when he was like unconscious on the ground, the fly
Didn't they say that
physics.
was? Didn't they say that was in-game footage?
I think they did. Yeah,
It was running on PS4 at the time.
yeah. It was either like right after or right before the GTA 4 announcement. 5, GTA 4. What a horrible game.
That abomination.
Uh, um, so then they did that at E3, and then they had that PS event in Las Vegas where they actually showed gameplay of it for like 15 or like 15, 20 minutes almost.
Of nothing but rock climbing.
Yeah, well, that's what Uncharted is. It's rock
Nothing but rock
climbing and
climbing.
then shooting. Rock climb, shoot. Rock climb, shoot.
Nathan Drake.
They
Nathan.
should.
Nathan Drake. Nathan Drake is just proving that he can climb better than Laura Croft. He's
No,
more of a man than her.
no. Well, what? He's more of a man than Lara Croft. I'm not even sure what that means. Um.
He
So
can hang with the
yeah,
best of them.
then they announced today that it's coming out in spring of 2016. Um, no official release date, but we didn't even have an official release date this year. It just said holiday. Um, I'm gonna try to pull up the thing on my phone.
I mean, it's just intriguing that they did it now, like they announced it now, because
Well, I mean,
again, I would have thought they would have waited till after E3 because Sony wouldn't want anytime Sony. Let me put it this way: if Microsoft would have came out and said Halo 5 Guardians or Tomb Raider is being pushed back, everybody would be coming out of their holes to pick at Microsoft. But Sony is like, okay, guys, calm down, but we're going to do this with Uncharted. Everybody comes out and pats Sony on the back and goes, oh, that is just great news. We respect you for it. It's like, really? Where's the shitstorm?
well,
I want there to be a shitstorm. Sony can do no wrong in the eyes of gamers. Come on.
and
I'd be
I,
fucking pissed if I was a PS4 owner.
I think it's one of two things. I think one, Sony is like the new darling this generation.
Do what?
They're the new darling this generation. They whatever they do is it's just okay. So people are just gonna go along with it no matter what. Um, just like at E3 2013, they in the middle of all these uh, punches thrown at Microsoft, they announced that you have to pay for multiplayer on PS4. Nobody gave a shit,
No.
but people have been fucking harping on Microsoft since the Xbox like 360 launched that multiplayer should be free. So I think this generation first thing, it's that Sony's the new darling company. Um, kind of like Microsoft was last generation.
You think it's because Sony's still riding their own belief with the whole DRM policy? Like Microsoft's still suffering from that, like trying to rebuild themselves. Because again, we all know Don Matrix didn't really help much, but we know Microsoft's still trying to get back up on their feet.
Oh,
But
they
it seems like
totally are.
It seems like it seems like Sony can make 10 mistakes and nobody really notices. Microsoft makes a small one and everybody is ready with like pitchforks. That's what just
Oh,
as a gamer, it doesn't make sense.
oh my God, that's disgusting looking. Apparently on IGN they're showing a new hot dog at Krispy Kreme that combines bacon, raspberry jelly, and donuts.
That
If you
sounds
if
disgusting.
you want to see the picture of it,
No, thank you.
it's
We don't
fucking.
have Krispy Kremes over here
It,
anyways.
it
That's a
looks
good thing.
gross. I
You guys can
love
keep Krispy Kremes.
I love Krispy Kremes, but there's not one close enough to me to go too much.
The only Krispy Kremes we have over here are the ones that's already in the box that you buy at like stores.
Oh my gosh, we just got another delay.
What game?
Project Cars got hit with its third delay.
That's not surprising.
It was supposed to come out on my birthday, so exclusive to this podcast, Project Cars will now come out in mid-May.
And I quote.
And I quote,
And I quote.
Xbox go home.
Now I'm just don't tell my Xbox that or it will make me go home.
There's a lot of... Oh, yeah.
Now I'm
You're
just curious
recording
though.
this on your Xbox, by the way.
Now what do you think though possibly that Sony is going to throw out an Uncharted HD collection now for PS4 this year? Do you think there's any possibility now? I don't think they'd have enough time to do it now, but do you think there's even a slight chance they've been working on it secretly, like they could have announced it?
I think if they are working on it, then it's not being done by Naughty Dog.
It's being outsourced, like how Halo Master Chief Collection was, by like
Yeah.
I think like 4 or 5 different studios.
But I don't know if I'd want that.
I mean, it'd be the perfect idea to get people caught up in the story, but I'm just curious.
There we go.
So if Sony's going to push it back now, they have to have some kind of plan. Because
Well,
I
they've
can't see
got to have
Sony.
something for this holiday.
Sony is not going to. Well, think about it. Sony could give PS4 owners nothing but crap, and they would not say a word. Nobody would say a word about it.
Kind of like holiday 2014.
Yeah. I mean,
What,
again,
what,
we got
what
Halo,
did we get? We got Drive Club.
Xbox One. We got this, and it just started working like 2 weeks ago.
Where's
Seriously.
Where's my copy?
Yeah, like, oh, where's my copy at?
I bought it because of him. Because of him. And it doesn't work. I don't play online anyway, so. So I finally found the story. I had to scroll down quite a ways. But I posted the PS blog. The two directors of the game, which is Bruce Straley and Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, stated that this game is much more ambitious than they originally envisioned. So that was the,
That's their excuse,
the
but I wonder
reason
if they're
that they
having a hard.
gave.
I wonder if they're having a hard time getting it running at 1080p at six. They're running at 30 frames, aren't they? This time, because I know they said they were having a hard
I have
time
no
at
idea.
60. I know they said they were having a really hard time at 60. They weren't going to compromise quality, so I heard they were running it at 30 frames. But I wonder if they're still having a hard time even doing that, unless they're going to try to take the extra time to move it up to 60 frames. Because didn't they have a hard time moving The Last of Us up to 60 frames for a bit? I thought that was even a challenge for them. I mean, they did it.
I have no clue. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. I just closed the article on Wikipedia that I had pulled up for this show specifically.
You never trust Wikipedia. You never trust them.
It's just for a release date. I just want to confirm something real quick. No, but that's for a later part of the show. So yeah, I don't know. Sony's gonna have to come up with something for holiday 2015 now.
Well, we
you
do
look at
know.
Xbox's lineup, and it's just
Well, see, now we'll get to
it'll get
Microsoft with like their
smashed.
lineup. But from what I'm looking at, outside of Metal Gear Solid comes out what, September 1st?
yeah, September
Pain?
something.
Is
I
that what
don't
it's
know.
called?
Huh?
It's the Phantom Pain, isn't it?
Yeah, the
I'm
Phantom
not a Metal
Pain.
Gear Solid person, so I don't know. So we got Metal Gear Solid coming out. Then we know holiday. Of course, we know Call of Duty normally comes out. But again, Call of Duty comes out everywhere. So again, that's not going to do much for them because they need their
Yeah.
they need their
Well,
own
I'm talking about
personality.
exclusives.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need their own game. And the only thing I
Sony,
can think of,
I think they have
I can't
anything
imagine they
really.
have a massive AAA title that is has been in development. That's a secret that's going to be coming out. I can't imagine that's going to happen this year,
Well, I mean, we'll
unless
find
it's
out
going to
for
be like a
sure at
remake or a
E3.
remastered.
We'll find out for
I do
sure at
want.
E3.
Yeah, I'm just assuming that it's going to be Uncharted remastered set. That could be either like a digital download. Well, good, they could do digital and do physical, but I think that's the only thing they're going to really have at this point. Because if you look at Microsoft's side, you got Rise of the Tomb Raider, we got Halo 5 Guardians,
Hopefully,
but
Crackdown.
I don't. I look for Crackdown to be a 2016 title.
Oh, you just broke my heart.
Well, we got Quantum Break, but I don't think that's coming this year.
Is that made by the Alan Wake
That
company?
yeah,
Yeah.
Remedy. So we got that. Rare is going to be announcing a new. I will be announcing their new game, but
Rare's
with them showing,
destroyed.
I
Rare's
don't know
such a
because
fucked
it's
up
Rare's
company now.
interesting because there's so many rumors floating around about Rare right now. We got Battletoads that's in that Shuffle Knight game, Shovel Knight, whatever it's called. We got that, but there's rumors of a Conquer floating around, Battletoads, Perfect Dark Zero, and Banjo Kazooie. But with it being the 30th anniversary, Phil Spencer has said that he wants to do something special. So I suspect
Oh
that we
yeah, the
might get
Battletoads game.
yeah.
I can't
So
wait for that.
I would not be surprised if we get a game later this year from Rare, and it's a lot of the older games on one disc, like Banjo Kazooie one and Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie, and then like you put like all your older games like Battletoads from like the SNES stuff like that. It's
Hmm.
possible, but I wouldn't be surprised if Rare announces one or two titles at the roll. I want Banjo Kazooie because I love the franchise, but I get Battletoads, which is really obscure. It's really obscure if you think about it, doing a game like that. I mean, it has a cult following, but
What, Banjo?
no, Battletoads.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But outside of Rare, we'll have, like I said, we'll have Halo, Tomb Raider. Of course, the Division will come out on both consoles,
Hopefully it comes out this year.
hopefully. But Microsoft's, and then the rumored Gears of War remake. But how
And
true is that? But how true is that?
I,
Would
I
Microsoft
could,
really come out with their guns this year and not have nothing for next year unless Microsoft is very confident that Gears of War will be ready by next year?
I think if they do a Gears of War like collection remastered, like they did for Halo, I think that could come out next spring to
Broken.
combat with Uncharted. And I thought to myself before the show started, I was like, I don't know if Gears could come out in the spring, but the last game, Gears of War Judgment,
Judgment. It came out in February.
can't. Well, this
No, it came
says
out March. No,
March.
it came
Yeah,
out
March
March.
19th.
That's right. I don't know what I said.
So I
Yeah, it came
mean,
out March. I mean, it's possible. But I
that's
mean,
right
I'm hearing
around
all sorts of
spring.
rumors. Is it going to be Gears of War 1 remastered, or is it going to be all three games? I can't imagine them just doing Gears of War 1 by itself. If they want to catch you up to the story,
No, I
they're
want
going to
all
put all
three.
of them.
I want all four. I never played
Judgment was not
Judgment.
bad. Judgment wasn't as bad as people may out be. I mean, yeah, it was different, but it wasn't bad. But I'm just curious at this point, what are they going to pull? Because again, nobody really knows what Microsoft has, and Phil Spencer seems like he's very confident in what he's doing. But what people are forgetting is the whole PC to Xbox, like crossplay. Like you buy a game on PC, you can play on your Xbox. You buy on your Xbox, you buy on PC. Are they really going to support all that? Can you imagine Halo 5 Guardians being played on PC? The only way it's going to be is if you use your Xbox. I can't imagine them actually putting it on PC
Why the fuck didn't this come to PC?
because it was broken. I bought it
PC
digital
players could have
release.
fixed it for them.
That's
Why
true.
didn't you come to PC? I don't think we've gotten a Halo on PC since 2.
I never got to play Halo 2 PC. I really wanted to. Those achievements.
Was it 2? Maybe it
Yeah.
was 1.
No, it was
Yeah, I
Halo
think
2 because it was
Halo
on
2.
Vista.
I'm going through Sony's holiday lineup here, trying
You
to
think
come
they
up
can?
with
Do you think they
something.
can pull Drive Club out of their ass finally?
No.
The PS Plus edition still hasn't been nowhere to be seen. Do you think that's a lost cause? Like, do you think they'll ever finish it, or do you think that's dead on arrival?
Drive Club as a whole is dead on arrival.
I know they were having server issues there for a while, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, Sony has that. Like I said, Sony's will be more interesting to watch than what Microsoft. Because again, I'm a Xbox guy, you know that. But I mean, we're going to see a gameplay demo of Uncharted. We know that. You think they could possibly do an Uncharted 4 beta now? Multiplayer beta?
Yeah, they could do that.
I mean, it gives them enough time now.
So the only thing, and of course at E3 stuff will be announced, but the only thing I see on here that would even be an exclusive for Sony this holiday
Street
is
Fighter, but that comes out 2016
nah,
now.
it's next year.
Uh,
Um, a game called Until Dawn, and
no idea what that is.
it sounds familiar to me. Still doesn't have a release date, so this might not come out this year. But God, my phone is loading so slow. It's made by Sony Computer Entertainment of America, or Sony Computer Entertainment. So it's definitely an exclusive, but I don't know much else about it. Someone on GameStop reviews or previews said this looks scary good. So maybe it's a horror game. This game looks incredible.
It looks scary good.
A Heavy Rain horror story, so
Maybe you guys will flank it Heavy Rain 2.
I mean, I doubt it.
Oh, but well,
I don't
then again,
know.
I was thinking
I don't
maybe
know
they'd
what the hell
announced The Last of
Quantic's
Us.
working on.
I was thinking that they could have announced The Last of Us 2, but if the main people that made The Last of Us are working on Uncharted, there's just no possibility. I mean, I wouldn't imagine that The Last of Us 2 is even it could be in pre-production, but I can't imagine that there would be any concept or anything yet.
I don't
They're
even
working
know,
on
like,
everything on Uncharted.
I'm not sure how many teams they have there at Naughty Dog, but I mean,
25 and a half. That's what my source says.
5.5,
25 and a half. That's what my source says.
25.5 teams.
Yeah, that's what my source says.
Why do they only come out with a game like once every 3 years then?
Apparently
25.5 teams.
I don't know.
I want Crackdown. I want Crackdown this year. Crackdown was one of the main reasons I bought an Xbox.
Do you think it's going to suffer like how Crackdown 2 suffered? I just felt
I
Crackdown
hope
2
not.
just didn't. I felt like Crackdown 2 was just half-assed.
Because it wasn't made by the same people.
That's true. I mean, I love Crackdown 1. It was excellent.
Crackdown
So yeah,
1
I'm
was
just
amazing.
curious.
Everybody bought it because it came with the Halo beta. The Halo 3 beta. And
Contrary to
nobody...
belief, I never bought it.
Oh, well, you were late to the party, but I bought it. I wasn't even into Halo at the time. I was like, I used to call it Galo. Remember that?
Yes, every day for like the last like 4 years, like last 6, 7, 8 years.
Oh shoot, this game's still not even listed on. Oh, Crackdown 1 is only sold for $3 at GameStop. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Play it again. It's not even on GameStop's website. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, everybody bought it for the Halo 3 beta, and nobody expected it to be a good game.
And honestly, it was like one of the like that. It was like
And
it's like one of those like
it turned out to be like
games.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's like one of those like needles in a haystack. It was actually a very good game overall.
So why can't they like? How come they couldn't recreate something like that with 2? I don't know.
It's just interesting when Don Matrick was running, the head of Microsoft, like the Xbox division. I'm not saying he didn't try, but you can just tell. But Phil Spencer's like throwing everything in the kitchen sink out the window now towards us. He wants us to take everything. Again, he's got to make a reason for us to buy Xbox. But
They already made a reason for me. Crackdown, bring it out this year.
all right, interesting thing. Okay, we had the Halo 5 Guardians beta back in December and early January.
Mhm.
Do you think that there will be another beta before release to make sure that it's a smooth launch compared to Halo Master Chief Collection? Again, anything could be smoother
Was
than the
Master
Halo
Chief
Master
Collection not done by 343?
It was done by 5 different studios.
Really?
Chief is like no. Chief is like I'm here. Yeah, it was.
I'm doing a podcast with Master Chief now.
Yeah, it was like a few studios did it actually.
I
It
still
was,
haven't. I still haven't had time to
Havoc,
play the first game yet.
Saber Active, Certain Infinity. There's 3. Microsoft Studios was 4. There's several that worked on it. So yeah, I'm just curious. Do you think there'll be another beta, or do you think that they're gonna keep the word and not do another one?
Did they say they
I
were
think
going to do another one?
Josh Holmes from 343 has public because people were wondering why they haven't shown no like footage of like vehicle gameplay yet, because they really changed a lot of the combat and playing, like how like you would play. It plays similar to like how Call of Duty plays now, like how you run and stuff.
I
which
mean,
I
they were
like
king
it.
out to be Call
No,
of Duty.
trust me, it works so much better than how Halo 4. I liked Halo 4, but this is like an improvement. It's like a mix between like Call of Duty, Titanfall, like a mixture of different games. It makes it really nice. And he he goes, you guys will see that, but there won't be no more beta. So I'm just curious. I wonder if they're going to come back out and do another beta just to make sure that the game is going to run before launch without having server issues. Because again, running
It'd
it
be
internally
nice.
is something completely different.
Be nice. I could actually play it this time. Um,
You still wouldn't play it.
Probably not.
Hell,
Halo Online is just not something I'm into. I'm more into the story, as
the
I'm
story's really good, actually.
trying to keep up with on the Master Chief Collection. I've still only played like I think an hour and a half of it. Haven't had much
Don't give up.
time lately.
Don't give up on Halo 1. Halo 1 is the worst out of all three of them.
I'm not gonna give up on it.
No, I'm saying, don't give
I
up on
always
Halo
heard that
1.
Halo 2 was the worst one.
Halo Halo 1 is the most frustrating of the three. Oh no, of the four. I keep forgetting.
Mm.
Keep forgetting about Halo 4. That
Uh,
was my favorite Halo, actually.
of the 5. Oh, threw
Well,
that
we
out
played
there.
Halo 3. We co-opted Halo 3 and Halo Reach.
I wasn't paying attention to it though.
I left you on the ring
I
at the end of
know.
Halo 3.
That's why I bought this, so I could actually play through the story and like pay attention to what's going on. And I'm
I'll be the one
already
driving the war
confused.
and I'll drive the Warthog on the ring in Halo 3 and I'll leave you behind like I did before.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I
You can
got
leave me
I
behind
got
this time.
I got left behind the first time. That wasn't fun.
There are some good times.
Um, oh, for anyone who plays on Xbox One or PC, if you haven't heard, the season pass for this game right now, all the DLC is completely free for I think it's a week. I heard.
I heard it was just for today.
Oh, I
I
hope
heard it was
not.
today because today was the release date of it on Xbox One.
Oh, was
Xbox
it?
360, yeah. Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Origin.
PC. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Origin was going to. I don't know. Is this one Steam? I'm assuming it is.
No, it's Origin.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
know that the season pass. I heard it was just today only, but I could be wrong. But trust me, people are still not playing it. I had a hell of a time finding a match today.
You played today?
I played earlier trying to get some achievements for playing the maps, and I didn't find. I found like one game was marked for death, and that was brutal, so I turned it off.
What the
I went back to play Dragon Age, and this is from a guy who don't play games like Dragon Age.
what the fuck? What the fuck? Why didn't you invite me?
You weren't on. I thought you were at work.
I was doing yard work anyway.
Oh, that's a real treasure.
So have we discussed everything about Uncharted?
Um.
I mean, I read the article.
Okay, now let's just say this. What is your honest opinion? Why do you think it's been pushed back for? Do you think that they're having development issues, or do you think the game's just not done? Period. Like, what do you think?
Well, I mean, they still have a lot of time between now and holiday. That's the thing.
Yeah, they got plenty of time.
So, and the game already looked gorgeous as hell at the PlayStation event, as I just got an email from Skybound Comics, apparently. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think it's something to do with the game that's just not working right, and they figured they needed more time.
Well,
So they
I read it.
delayed their only holiday game.
Apparently, Naughty Dog posted job openings for multiplayer designer level for like level design and stuff about making like the environments like beautiful and stuff.
They did announce that
So,
it's going to have multiplayer.
so I'm wondering if the multiplayer aspect's not done yet. Which again, they can still release the single player and like do like a patch eventually or a free download for the multiplayer. 'Cause I can't imagine the multiplayer is like a big selling point for Uncharted. I couldn't imagine it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. But
I never got into it when
I'm
they
just
did it with 3.
my honest opinion. I don't think the game. I think the game's done. I really do. I
You
think the
think
game
it's
is done.
done?
I wouldn't be surprised. It has to be pretty playable, in my opinion.
It's only March.
Well, 343. Well, I'm just going. It's not. You really can't compare companies, but I know 343 Industries has already said that Master Chief Collection was Master Chief Collection. Well, yeah, because they just finished it finally. It's finally fixed. But they said Halo 5 Guardians was just about complete. Like they were just like touching up now and stuff. So it makes me wonder if they're having a hard. It makes me wonder, are they having a hard time getting it at the resolution target? Like like they come out of the gate saying it was going to be 1080p at 60 frames. They were having a problem with it, so then they said it's going to be 1080 at 30 now. So it makes me wonder if
Are
they're
you
going to
talking
try
about
to push it.
Uncharted?
Yeah, I wonder if
Okay.
they're trying to push it now.
Um,
I
did
just think that
did
they're having a problem with some. They're having a problem with something, and I just don't think they feel confident that they can get it done.
did they come out and say
Unless
that it was going to be
I was pretty sure I read
30?
that when they first announced it.
I'll look it up right now.
I could have swore then they changed their mind and said that they're going to run it at 1080 at 30 frames because they felt that it because they didn't want to. They wanted quality. They didn't want to damage the quality of the game. It just makes me wonder what did they really do? Like what's really going on with it? Like if the multiplayer isn't even really been worked on, or if they're having problems with the multiplayer, or maybe the game is just riddled with bugs. I don't know.
I don't know if you can read this or not, but what the fuck?
Uncharted 4 may run at 1080 on Xbox One.
What the fuck? So yeah,
Hey, it can only do everything.
the Fuse Joplin. That's PlayStation.
Hey, we can still do the suspend and resume feature. They can't still. Thank you.
Uh, so everything I see on here is them targeting 60,
But didn't they
but it's
announce
all
at the PlayStation?
targets.
But I think at the PlayStation Experience event, didn't they say that it was running at 30 frames at that event? I'm pretty sure they said it
Don't
was running at
know.
30 frames.
Damn it, man! My fat sausage fingers can't handle this.
I'm sorry, that was great how you said that. My fat sausage fingers. You mean your Big Show fingers?
Yeah, my big show fingers. Oh yeah, this is the article I remember. Naughty Dog won't push Uncharted 4 to 60 if it compromises player experience. So, I mean, that's smart. I mean, you don't want to release a game at 60 that fucking sucks because of the 60 frames.
Well, I'll use an example. Halo Master Chief Collection. Every game runs mostly at 60 frames at 1080p, except for Halo 2, which runs at a lower resolution. But sometimes the games do slow down majorly. Like where like I'm not like sometimes it crashes, but if you notice that it does like majorly dip at times. So I guess they want it to be perfect. Can't blame them because again, I'm not a Sony fan, and you know that. But apparently, Naughty Dog makes some amazing games. I mean, people are
Oh,
still
hell
raving
yeah.
about The Last of Us. And that's one game I would love to play. I'd buy a PS3 or a PS4 just to play The Last of Us.
Naughty Dog is like top tier developer. Apparently, they said back in January that Uncharted 4 already running above 60, but they won't. Like I said, they won't push for, or not 60, above 30, but they won't push for 60 if it costs the experience. So I mean, this could be them trying to get it at a lock 60, but
Do you think Sony could be the one pushing them to try to make it up to 60, or do you think it's the studio themselves? Because I couldn't imagine Sony would want to risk their
I don't
main.
think Sony would want them to delay it like purposefully. Like that, like I said, that's their only holiday game right now.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I got a new one we can pick on.
Nintendo,
Battlefield Hardline. The
oh,
resolution
that game
of
picks
it.
on itself.
Okay. Okay. I want to talk about after this. We're going to talk about last gen versus current gen because that's kind of because this is starting to get to me. All right. You played the Battlefield Hardline beta?
Back during E3, I played it.
You didn't play it when it just launched not too long ago
No,
on consoles. All right. I
I
played it on
downloaded
Xbox.
it, but I didn't play it.
I played it on Xbox One, and it looked like an Xbox 360 game. It to
Mhm.
me, is it time that they stop focusing on last gen and they try to start focusing more? Because it just seems like in a sense that you could tell some games are just not doing well. Like Battlefield Hardline, for instance, it looks terrible.
It's making companies suffer like performance-wise, like Ubisoft with Watch Dogs.
Didn't they say one of the people that
But
made Far Cry even said that they said that the Xbox One and PS4 version suffered, but like they could have did so much better with the lighting aspects and other shading and stuff. But they said because they had to do like cross, make the games.
yeah,
It was
for last gen.
they had to sacrifice something. So they said that they had so much more
Or,
expectations and they couldn't meet it. So what do you think? Do you think it's time that they stop like making it on both consoles, or do you think they should do it how Assassin's Creed did it, where they did Unity on the newer consoles, but they did Rogue on the previous consoles?
But look at Unity. Why was that game broken if there was no last gen version?
Um, I'm not allowed to talk about what we talk about that game, but you understand where I'm coming from on that.
I'm allowed to talk about it because I fucking hate that company with a passion, and
I
I make that opinion very public.
I'm
I know
not
I
allowed to
know
talk.
I know where you're coming from, but
I'm just not allowed to talk about it because I'm under NDA still.
yeah.
But I,
Um.
it's sad. It really is sad.
Well, I mean, I'll sit here and say that about the company, but I mean, has it stopped me yet?
I liked Watch Dogs.
I liked Watch Dogs 2 on console. I
Yeah,
did not
I
like
remember
Watch
your
Dogs on PC.
I remember you're raging about
I'm a
it
big
on
fan of this
PC.
one though. Didn't
I'm
play
thinking
it
about
on
picking that up.
PC. Didn't play it on PC, but I heard the PC port was not that good. So maybe I'll just avoid Ubisoft on PC from now on. Although I'd probably rather get the Division on PC if it plays good. Uh, or maybe I'll get it on both and we could play it. We could finally play a game. I don't.
Yes.
I
Well,
don't
we got
think.
Dead. I got
Oh wait.
Titanfall. I got Halo. I got Dead Rising.
Yeah. When are we gonna co-op Dead Rising? We need to co-op that.
I've been waiting on you.
Uh, I've been waiting on my ability to play
You
the
forgot
game.
about me. That's all it is.
No.
Okay.
That's why I
But
texted you and said let's do a podcast.
all right. So
Um.
so
To
but
do
the
what?
question. But the question. Okay. Do you
Oh
think it's
yeah.
time that they? I'm not saying abandon the Xbox 360 and Xbox and PS3, but do you think it's time maybe that they focus on the main on these and then again they can do cross whatever they want to do with it, like like develop.
Yeah.
But should they be having a different like how they did Titanfall for Xbox One and they had a different team ported over after it was completely done? Should they do ports after a game's finished and then downgrade it, or should they downgrade a game and then have them upgrade it at the end? How do you think they should do it?
I mean, they're not
I
gonna
think Titan.
stop releasing it on old gen for now, just because how big the install base is.
Yeah, I'm assuming the install base is still pretty large. Like
Yeah.
people still haven't jumped.
I mean, I don't know why. Money, I assume, is a large reason of that. But other than that, like, it's time. It's been over a year that these consoles have been out. You have stuff to play.
Well, at 350, the Xbox One is more affordable than at the 500 price point that I bought it at.
Oh, totally.
So I mean, absolutely it is. And PS4 isn't a bad deal at 400.
Yeah. Plus,
But
every day I go on IGN on my phone. I don't know why I pointed behind me when I said that. And there's every single day there's a deal on their daily deals list to get like a PS4 for like 370,
yeah,
or I think today it's like 350. It's not like at GameStop. It's like on eBay or sometimes Amazon, but you can get it for cheaper. Like, you need to hurry up and jump if you're a gamer.
yeah, exactly. So I mean,
We need to get rid of these old ass consoles so the companies will stop doing stuff like they did with Watch Dogs.
'cause I believe I read somewhere that Microsoft was going to stop supporting Xbox 360, like bringing games to the console in about 2016. So so I mean, that's what
That's
the
a
rumor
long
was at
time
one point.
though.
It is, but look how long Sony supported the PS2 to the PS3. Like when the PS3 came out, how long they supported PS2 afterwards. So they're going to pull that
Oh,
again with the PS3.
I have a good fact for that for you. Um, did you know that as my slow ass phone loads? Do you know what the last release to the PlayStation 2 was?
But
Just take a guess.
what like the last time a game came out for it?
Mm-hmm.
Brad actually was telling me about it. It wasn't too long, wasn't it? I'm assuming it was probably 2004, 2013 to 2014. I'm assuming. Was it in Japan where the last one just came out? It was in Japan or something.
No, it was here.
Oh, what was it?
It was that's my slow ass phone loads. Um, okay, according to this, it's Pro Evolution Soccer 2014. I thought it was FIFA. I think FIFA did come out though. But yeah, dude, like right before the PS4 came out, the final PS2 game came out. Like,
So see,
what
it
the fuck?
shows that.
Who still had a PS2 that they
See,
were
it shows
playing?
shows that Sony isn't afraid to do that. But at the end of the day, we're you know I look
Well,
at
is it
Titanfall
Sony
doesn't
or
work.
is it EA? I mean, let's be honest. Or EA doesn't make Pro
Well,
Evolution Soccer, but
come
they
on.
make FIFA.
If EA can make $1, if EA can whore out somebody's
I,
mother for $1, they do it. Trust me. So
I mean,
it
they've
just
been
makes you
getting better to
wonder.
me. That whole
But it just
EA
makes.
Access program, man,
Oh yeah, that's a steal actually.
that's
But
made
at the
my
end of the
freaking
day,
collection rise.
I mean, it just makes you wonder. At the end of the day, or some of the games suffering like Battlefield Hardline could have been so much more graphically if it wasn't being developed for the previous consoles. Could it look better?
Probably, but it still would have been a shitty game.
Well, absolutely. But look at Battlefield 4. It looked
Oh
like crap on
god.
Xbox 360, but on Xbox One, it actually looked pretty decent. So it shows that they can actually beef it up if they really wanted to, but it just seemed like that they half-assed it.
What's EA?
Well, yeah, we know that's EA.
It just sucks that they're bringing Dice down with them. I mean, I just
After
hope there's.
Battlefield 4, let them
I just hope
go.
that Battlefront is good. I want Star Wars Battlefront to be good. And yeah, I mean, Dice didn't make Hardline. Visceral made Hardline, but this is, I hate that game with a passion. That is such a stupid game.
All right, so then we'll take a bet. Do you think Battlefield Hardline's going to do well, or do you think it's going to be kind of a flop?
It's gonna flop, dude, horribly.
It don't make sense why doing cops and robbers. Yeah, I guess it's been requested, but
Especially
I
in
don't
this time, like
I don't see it doing well. I don't.
you can't turn on the news right now without
Nope.
hearing about a cop like story. Like that
Exactly.
is
So
not a good time to do like a cops and robbers game where like the cops are like militarized and shit.
yeah, I
It's
just don't see it doing well sales wise. I don't. I won't buy it until it's like a $20 game because again, I don't think it's gonna be worth the 60. I don't think it's gonna be worth the $60 price tag.
I'll play it when it goes free to play on EA Access, or when it's added to the vault. It's not free. You have to pay $30 a year, but
I'll state this: in EA, you can look at me. I won't buy it until it's on eBay for $20 because I will not support you. Move it on.
did you just fart?
No,
Oh.
that's nice. As if I farted on cam. And by the way, everybody that's watching, one of the best games you might want to try.
Oh, you want to give it to me?
Here, I can't get it through, but it's really great.
Okay.
Seriously, all jokes aside, it's possibly one of the better games I played last year.
I want to play it. I'm hoping for a price drop soon. Or not a
One
price
had it for
drop, like
$40 a while back,
not
but
like an official price drop, but just like on sale on Amazon or something.
yeah,
Like I bought this on Amazon one day because it was having a 1 day sale for like $30. So I was like, hell yeah, that's worth $30. And then I bought this for like $38. So
that's not a bad deal. I paid 64 when it was broken.
Oh, totally. And every other game except for Forza I bought used. So I had a 2-for-1 or buy two get one free coupon at GameStop. So I got GTA, Watch Dogs, and Tomb Raider. But all my other games are digital, and I've got 37 games now. I've
Nice,
only
'cause I
had
don't
my
have
Xbox since Christmas. I've already got 37 games. But I got a birthday coming up. You can buy me Sunset Overdrive.
I'll just reach deep in my pocket and I'll have to pay with, like lint, because that's all I got in my pockets is lint.
Join the
Well,
club.
the bastards ever pay me? I haven't got paid yet for that one test I did. So once I get paid for that, I'll actually have cash for a change. I can't talk about what.
Oh yeah, you can. That's right.
I'm not allowed. I'm still under NDA.
Well, I mean,
There's a lot of things that have to be redacted. If I ever talked about it, you'd have to bleep a lot of things out if I talked about.
bleep 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 bleep. We'll just do the whole video like this.
Yeah, I'm just not allowed to talk about a lot of stuff.
Oh, I think he said he's not allowed to talk about The Last of Us. No, I'm just playing.
No, it would be the end of
Um,
me at the end of it.
There would be zero way for you to test The Last of Us. You don't have a PlayStation console.
I'll just buy the PlayStation TV.
Oh God, don't even get me started. That flops so bad that they are giving it away if you buy a PlayStation 4 right now.
They can just give me one without buying a PlayStation 4.
I don't think
I have
they'll
not
do
owned
that, but-
This is coming from a guy who bought the original. I had the PlayStation 2. I had a PlayStation 2, and I went out one day and just randomly got. I saved up my money over summer from doing chores and stuff, and I bought myself an Xbox. Since that day, I never touched a PlayStation 2 ever again, and I never even touched a PS3. I played the PS3 one time, and I was at GameStop demo playing Uncharted. Ever since that, I've been hooked
I
on
think
Xbox.
you picked one of the best games to demo. Um,
It's bad that the controller was sticky and the control sticks were broken.
don't blame that on Sony though.
Oh, I blame them.
Blame that on the people that are going to that GameStop. Um, no, I'm just messing around. Let's see what else. Did I lie when I started this video and said we had a lot of news to talk about?
Then you had a lot of news. Told you I was ready for it.
Let's head to
All right,
IGN.
all right. That'll be an interesting one. Do you think there's going to be any massive surprises at E3 that you never saw coming, or do you think it's going to be pretty? Like, who
there,
do you think will have the best? Who do
there
you think
better
will
be.
have? Who's going to have the biggest surprise you feel at E3? Out of the big three: Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. Who do you think is going to come out swinging at the end? Like they're going to have a better. They're going to be frontline rather than taking the back seat for a change.
I still to this day say that Microsoft had the best showing between them and Sony at this past E3.
Okay.
There are people within our circle of friends who disagree with that, mostly
Jimmy
because
Wendell. Jimmy Wendell.
mostly
And a big
because
shout out to our newest Xbox One friend that just got one, Jimmy Wendell.
um, mostly because Sony showed like Uncharted 4. Like that doesn't mean that they won. Sony did the unthinkable and spent like 20 minutes talking about TV. Like,
But if Microsoft did that, it would have been like
well,
rioting in the streets.
Microsoft did do that, but
They didn't do it
not.
this year, but they did it previous.
They did it at the Xbox One reveal for like an hour and a half.
That was Don Matrick. He's taking down Zynga, isn't he, or whoever he's working for? He's taking them down too.
He's taking everybody down.
All right, I'm going to make my prediction. I feel Sony's going to try, but I don't think Sony is going. Sony's going to make promises that I don't know if they're going to be able to fulfill. Again, they're going to show Morpheus off, and I think a lot of their emphasis is
I
going to
think
be on
that's going to be a big
Morpheus.
thing this year.
I don't think it's going to come out this year.
No, I don't think. Well,
It
I
could.
know. I know
Maybe they want
Valve's.
to push it.
I know Valve's one for PC comes out this year.
So
But
I know I look for Sony to push Morpheus as a whole. You know, I think that's going to be their main thing.
can you read that?
All right, wait a minute, I'm looking at. Uh, isn't that the petition for Modern Warfare 2 being remade?
Yeah, over 100,000 people signed it.
Oh, I
Why
love the
Modern
multiplayer.
Warfare 2?
I don't know. I like Call of Duty 4 because of the nuke.
Yeah, Call of Duty 4 was like the better one.
All right, but I'll say this: Sony's going to try, but I don't think they're going to connect with the PS4, I mean with the Sony crowd. But I don't feel they're going to play safe because they don't have nothing. Think about it, they have nothing. They're going to play it safe. Nintendo's going to come out and they're just going to open that bag and be like, "Here's an amiibo for you, and an amiibo for you, and an amiibo for you," and they're going to exit. Because and they'll even give out an exclusive Reggie Fields. You have a guest?
Yeah. Um. So I have one of these.
See, so for you, I would hope for Nintendo would have more to show off.
Um.
Do you think there'll be a new handheld this year announced, or do you think that? Well, no, because you know how Nintendo is. Nintendo like announces a new handheld every other year just for the shits and giggles.
But that just came out back in February.
Hey, I don't make the rules. Nintendo does. I just think Nintendo.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Um. So, I mean, this is all that I have so far for it. I don't know how well you can see it.
That's not a bad selection. I mean, the Mario one looked really good.
I love Mario. And I plan on getting a Wii U soon because a little thing called Mario Maker is coming out soon. It's supposed to come out soon.
I wonder. Do you think that'll come out this year? Mario Maker will be interesting. I wonder if it's going to
I
be
hope
released this
so.
year. If they're Nintendo is famous for releasing games in the early months of the year. So I wonder. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see it until February 2016. But it makes me wonder. No,
Whoa.
but it makes me wonder. Will Zelda come out this year, or
It's supposed
one of the
to.
two will come out? I wonder if it'll be Zelda or it'll be Mario Maker, because I can't imagine Nintendo would do both.
Well, they're supposed to come out with Star Fox, and then
Yeah.
there's another one in between Star Fox and Zelda. I forget what it was. There's Star Fox, something else, and then Zelda are all supposed to come out this year, in that order. Um, God, why can't I remember the name of that game that's coming out? But yeah, Mario Maker needs to come out this year because I need that. Whoa, I need that game in my life. But first I have to get a Wii U.
I don't see Zelda until next year. I don't see Zelda until about February or March of next year. I can see Mario Maker coming out this year.
It needs to.
I don't. Nintendo's going to emphasize too much on Amiibo because that's what they're riding on right now. So I don't.
Well,
I'm not saying that
now
they're not going to.
even this uses Amiibo now.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't. They might pull one or two game franchises out, but I think their main push is going to be on Amiibo. I really do. But I think Sony's going to try too hard with Morpheus, but I don't see with Uncharted not coming out this year. They're going to need something big with Morpheus to come out, or they're going to make too high of a promise. But I'm calling it that Microsoft is going to walk. Microsoft, I feel, is going to walk into E3 confident, and they're going to leave E3 confident.
Breaking news. Amazon listing confirms Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat X.
I'm the only one who's not interested in Mortal Kombat X.
Huh?
I'm the one who is not interested.
I'm not into Mortal Kombat anymore. I mean, I like it, but it's not something that I would go out and buy.
I mean, it would be probably like a $20 title for me because I played Mortal Kombat, was it 9?
That was
With
the
like
last
Freddy
one,
Krueger
yeah.
in it.
Mhm.
Freddy Krueger as DLC. I played part of that, and I just thought it was terrible. Now, okay, well, this is an interesting one because I want to know what your thoughts are. We have Tomb Raider as a time exclusive on Xbox One, okay?
Yeah, we don't know for how long.
Xbox, stop listening.
Whoa.
I know my Xbox. I'm not setting my cable TV up. Okay.
What the fuck?
It tried to get me to do the one guide. Okay.
Oh.
But anyway, it makes you wonder. We know
Yeah.
that Microsoft went ahead and they helped fund Tomb Raider to be made for, they funded it. Now it makes me wonder,
Did they fund it?
they did fund it.
Well, then why is it coming out on PlayStation?
I'm thinking at E3 that it's going to be announced that it's going to be exclusive to Microsoft. I'm just saying this game will be. I'm not saying the franchise will be.
Well, but Phil
'cause
Spencer said that he didn't buy.
He didn't buy it, but they helped fund it though.
So do you
For the
think
game they made.
do you think it'll be like a game that comes out on PlayStation but has like that Microsoft Studios logo in it?
Did Mass Effect have that? The original one? Because Mass
No,
Effect
because
1
EA
came-
did it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not.
EA had already bought it at that point.
All I
so-
know
so
is
they published
Microsoft.
it.
All I know is Microsoft helped with funding for with Crystal Dynamics, whoever made it. They helped fund it. Now it makes me wonder. Was Sony doing the dick move with Street Fighter on?
Well,
Nobody cares about Street Fighter.
they completely funded that game
Okay,
because Capcom is fucking broke.
they're broke. So it
they're
makes me
literally
wonder.
like broke.
Could you see Microsoft wanting the dick move back on Sony and making it exclusive for good? No, I'm just talking about the one game, not the whole series, but just the Rise of the Tomb Raider being exclusive to Xbox One. Could you see it, or do you think they'll still release? I'm talking about it's gonna be like it's either going to stay exclusive to Xbox One, or it'll be a lengthy exclusive, meaning like a year or two before it comes out on PS4.
But by then, nobody's gonna give a shit about it.
Nobody will. That's the whole point. Microsoft wants you to buy their console to play it. So what do you think?
That would be like them bringing out like I don't even know, like Titanfall like next year to PS3 or 4. Not Titanfall 2, but Titanfall 1. Um, I could see them doing that. That would piss off a lot of people. Like them going back on their word again. But I don't know. It could happen.
Well, it would be more of shot after Sony pulled Street Fighter out. Think about it. I mean, that was like shots fired. So what would be?
Well,
'cause
Sony's
think about
been
it.
shots
Here's
fired
the
this
thing.
whole generation so far.
But here's the thing with Phil Spencer, he's very fair, so I can't imagine he would do that.
Phil Spencer is the boss. He's the man.
But Phil Spencer needs to start throwing down with people because again, believe it or not, Sony actually got Insomniac Games actually wanted to take Sunset Overdrive originally to PS4. But Sony had no interest in the game. They didn't think it was a good idea, so they went to Microsoft, and Microsoft picked it up. So was that a stupid move by? See, I thought that would have been a perfect Sony game. I could
Sony.
just see that. Think about it. Because now on the Insomniac game forum, you got people complaining, bring it to PS4, and Insomniac's
I'm
community
sure the
manager.
sequel will come out on both.
No, it won't, because the community manager said that the Sunset Overdrive franchise is Insomniac Games to own, but it's exclusive deal with Microsoft for the franchise, so it won't come out to PS4. No matter if there's a sequel, it stays. It's like what's that game? Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
That's always going to be on a PlayStation console. That's what they explained it. And what's the other one they do? Resistance.
Insomniac
The other game
did
they-
that?
I
think
thought
so.
they did.
I think they did.
So they said like they're the exclusive for Sony, and they said, but Sunset Overdrive is exclusive to Microsoft. People's like, well, that's no fair. Well, Sony had their chance.
The gaming industry
They missed
isn't
out
a
on a
fair
fun game.
thing. Huh?
Sony has not played fair since day one, though. That's the thing. Sony did everything they
Sony
could to
hasn't
kick
played fair? What about Microsoft?
DRM. They walk into a room. Sony could be going broke. DRM. Everybody cheers. Their stock rises by like 100,000%. They're back in business. Think about it.
Sony's
the
gonna
truth.
do always online.
It's always online.
Whoa!
But
It got bright.
I turn my light on because it's starting to get dark over here.
Dude, you have the most pimp room.
I don't
You
know
got
what time it is.
You got the chair, the couch. 7:14 where you live, I believe.
7:14. Yep. 7:14 p.m. on the East Coast.
On that East Coast. Gears of War 3 poster behind you. Well, not even a poster. That's a full-on fucking banner.
It's a banner.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I got it from some guy. You know what I traded for
some
that
guy.
thing? You know what I traded for it? Copy of Modern Warfare 3.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you how big it is, seriously, because I don't know if you know how big it really is.
Well, I see that figure next to it.
Look, compared to Sunset Overdrive's
Holy
case,
shit.
it's massive.
That is big. Fuck.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Like-
I'll trade you Modern Warfare 3 back for it.
like hell you are.
I mean, you love
remember
Modern Warfare 3 so much.
The guy wanted like $20 for it, and I was like, no, I'm not paying.
Well, I would
20
have just
no.
paid $20 for it then.
He wanted me to pay $20 for it, and I said, hell no. And I
I
said, do you have
would've.
any? I'm like, do you have any game? He was looking at my games. He goes, well, I want Modern Warfare 3. I said, okay, take it.
I would have paid $20 for that.
Well, I would have
Is
paid
it
20
made
bucks
out
for
of
it.
just like regular poster material?
No, it's like it's like it's a really weird material. Like I could take it and try to rip it, and it won't rip. It's like
It's so worth $20.
well, it was worth $20, but I didn't have $20 at the time. That was right after Christmas.
Oh, that's
I was
true.
broke. I was broke, and I'm like, I don't have no cash on me. And he's like, what games do you have? I'm like, I got Modern Warfare 3 for Christmas. He goes, I'll take it. He took it. He played it for one day and then sold it for like $40, and he thought he got the better deal. And then when I look out on eBay for that now, those suckers sell for like $50 to $100 a piece.
I want one.
He had all these, right? He got them for free from GameStop because he used to work at GameStop.
That's where I got
Yeah,
all my
who-
posters.
He had a Homefront one too, same material and everything.
Damn.
He had that. He had quite a few of them. He wanted like $30 for the Homefront one, and I refused to pay him for it.
Homefront's not that good of a game, though.
He got them for free though, but he's trying to make top dollar off of everything.
Oh, totally. That's what people do, man.
Yeah, and he
The
goes,
people
well, I
at
want
my
30 bucks.
GameStop thought that I was selling the posters. I'm like, no, they're on my wall.
Because after he took Modern Warfare and he sold it, he goes, do you think your brother will sell me back that Gears of War banner? I have somebody offer me $60 for it, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, we'll sell it to you for $100.
I'm like, if it goes on my wall, it's not coming back off my wall.
I can see. Well, no, you can't because it fucking won't focus. There's some of my posters.
There it is.
There's my Skyrim banner. And then over there in the corner. Oh, is Marvel
No, you
vs.
gotta do it right.
Capcom. What?
No, you gotta do it right. You gotta do like wrestling. You ready? I'm like Roman Reigns. WrestleMania sign. It's like the WrestleMania sign. Point to it.
And then SOCOM 4, which is not that good of a game. And then Killzone 2. And then MLB 09. And then
That light's going to go off.
Duke Nukem Forever. I got a Mortal Kombat 9 banner there. And then some Marvel vs. Capcom stickers that are supposed to be for like a laptop. And then I got my Hot Wheels, Gears of War sticker that says I'm going.
Gears of
I'm
War
going.
sticker.
Yeah, it says I'm going commando. They gave
I
it
had
away.
that.
They gave it away at the midnight launch. And I got some other posters and stuff, but I'm not gonna go through all that right now. So, what were we talking about?
We were talking about
lost.
that. You're talking about if there's going to be any low blows, like will Microsoft pull out Tomb Raider exclusively now, or will they make it a timed exclusive to where it'll be a nice little wait for Sony people?
Well,
I can't
right
imagine it's
now
only
we don't even know what that wait is. It
I
might
can't
be.
imagine it's only.
It might be a full year now.
I can't imagine it's only going to be like 2 or 3 months. I can't. It's got to be longer than that.
Well, I mean, I can't see Crystal Dynamics wanting to bring it out against Uncharted. Like, wanting to bring that game out on PS4 and go directly up against Uncharted.
That's what I'm thinking. It's not going. It'll probably be a fall release next year for them. Like I don't look for it to be 2 or 3 months from now. It's going to launch on on PS4. I think it's going to be like 6 months to a year before it's moved anywhere else.
I could probably see it being maybe a summer game.
Yeah, I don't see. It's not going to be released anytime after.
That'd be way over an E3 next year.
But here's the interesting
It's a
thing:
long wait.
is it going to be because they said that they're building it off the Xbox hardware, so it's going to have to be ported over to PS4. So it's not going to be a massive difference, more or less. Like they're not going to be developing on PS4 and then doing it on Xbox One. They said they're mainly doing it on Xbox One. So it makes me wonder.
I hope that it's an Xbox One exclusive, because that way they could probably get it running at 60 frames a second. That's the best way to play that game.
Well, they did good on Tomb Raider, the first reboot, so I hope that this one lives up to the hype.
Yeah, but when they brought that over to Xbox One, it only ran at 30. That made me mad when I found that out.
Did it run on 60 frames on PS4?
Yes.
Oh, did it? I didn't know that. I thought it ran on 60 frames on Xbox One because I didn't really pay attention to it. I mean, it looked gorgeous though. It was a lot of fun. I played on Xbox 360 also.
It's an insanely gorgeous game. My problem was I played it on PC first.
Oh, okay.
So then when I played it on Xbox, I was like, oh man, it's running at 30. I don't have a problem with 30. I have a problem when it's like 22 frames per second, because then you really start to notice it. But I mean,
did Laura get her ass beat the whole game now?
like Forza 5 runs at 60, but Forza Horizon 2 runs at 30.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Forza Horizon 2 is a bad game? No. Hell no.
Oh.
That is an amazing racing game. I still don't own it. I want to own it. But I'm still waiting for that price to come down a little bit.
Just a little bit? Like, are you talking about like this much? Or are you talking about like this much? Are you talking about like this much?
I'd like to grab it for like 30.
I was thinking more like 20, 25-ish.
I don't know if I want to wait that long. Forza 6 is coming out.
Aren't they doing like a Fast and Furious add-on?
I'm getting that day one. Yeah, that's free. It's a standalone add-on. I mean, you don't need the game.
Yeah, when's that come out? March, doesn't it? It's March or April?
March 27th, I think. That comes out.
It's like free for a week, and then it goes up to $10 afterwards?
Yeah. So it's a timed free.
Hey, free achievements I'm downloading.
Oh, hell yeah. Plus, it's Forza. Like, that's like the best racing game on console right now.
Hey, maybe we'll be able to play co-op if they offer co-op.
I think they mentioned something about like doing missions for like Ludacris's character in the movie. So I mean, never know. Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking of Exhibit and Pit My Ride for a minute.
Yo, dog, I heard you like Fast and Furious, so we put Fast and Furious in your Fast and Furious. I don't know why I keep looking at my movies. This doesn't really go along with the whole gaming podcast. Do you like comic book movies?
No dice. No bueno.
So you won't be seeing like Avengers 2.
I started watching the first Avengers movie, but I turned it off because I got bored. Here, kids yelling. Is that could be like your mental state snapping, thinking that you're like breaking me in half. No, you gotta do it right. If you're going to do it, you gotta do it right. You shake your fist.
Ah! How did you get bored? Oh well.
I don't know what.
How the fuck did you get bored watching Avengers? Like I don't get bored watching Avengers now, and I've seen that
This
movie way too many times.
this is coming from a guy who just marathon Malcolm in the Middle for like 3 weeks straight so far.
That's a good show though.
Oh, I didn't think you were gonna like it. So good.
Dude, Bryan Cranston, come on. Breaking Bad, man. Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
No, I watched the finale though.
Uh,
It didn't make much sense, but I watched it because everybody was talking about it on Facebook, so I might as well watched it.
why would you watch the finale without watching the rest of the show?
You know how many shows I do that with? Like, seriously, I will not watch a whole like. Let's just use Big Bang Theory for instance. That it's on, comes on. I will not watch any episode to the season finale because I'm like, I'm not gonna miss anything from episode 1 to the very end.
Yeah, you are.
It's like, well, I know Mrs. Wolowitz just died, but anyway, we're talking about NCIS now. Like, I could watch like the
We
very
are.
first. I could watch the very first episode of NCIS, right? On like the season opener. Like after the first or second episode, you can go the whole season without watching it, and you're not going to miss anything.
Maybe with shows like that.
There's
but
some shows that you do
need
not
to
have to watch
watch
every
Breaking
episode.
Bad. You need to watch every episode of Breaking Bad. That is like
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, totally.
I might as well watch it then.
You should. I'm gonna check your profile.
If I will. That's my punishment. If you're gonna use Netflix, you're gonna watch it.
Damn right. Totally watch Breaking Bad. It's like the best show, like the best written show, like ever. I am marathoning through Orange Is the New Black again though, because we finally got a release date for season 3. Yay! Been waiting long enough.
As soon as it opens on season 3, they better show spoiler alert V getting run over time and time and time and time again.
Now I don't know if you know this or not. I have never watched a Netflix original show like when it's new. Like I watched Orange Is the New Black like a couple months after season 2 came out. How do they do it? Do they do it like one episode a week, or do they just upload like the whole season in one night?
The whole season goes up at the same time.
Really?
So when it launches, the entire season will be up. Because I remember Orange is the New Black season 2 came out, and a buddy I went to school with said that he marathon like I think like 8 or 9 episodes in one night.
I'm gonna end up marathoning that when it comes out.
Oh, I will.
That's awesome. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be like one a week. I hate that.
No.
I hate it. I hate
It'll
waiting.
be. They'll have it all. It'll be all together.
It's like Arrow, man. They went away for the mid-season break in, I want to say December, and then they came back like
Yeah,
this
December
year.
because Supernatural. Every CW show takes hiatus at the same time.
Yeah, and then they came back this year, and it was like a few episodes, and then they were like, "Oh, coming March 18th, find out what happens to Oliver." I'm like, "What? Another break?"
I know they did that Supernatural December. They took a break. It came back late January, and then it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's returning March. I think it's like 18th or something. Supernatural returns to Winchester Wednesday. I said, "Fuck you!" It needs to stay on Tuesdays. So yeah, so
they moved it to
my favorite
Wednesday.
show.
That's the same day
Yeah.
as Arrow.
Arrow comes on at 8, and Supernatural will come on at 9 now.
Just Arrow. I love Arrow. I love Arrow. I love Flash. What?
It'll be
Excuse me? Excuse me? Those are fighting words, dude.
I'm allowed to say that because I'm on the East Coast and you're on the West Coast, so I got plenty of room.
I will come through this webcam, this low quality webcam right now. I don't know what quality my webcam is. I know it's not one of like the 1080p ones. So yeah, Arrow comes back this Wednesday. Flash comes back this Tuesday. Flash has been on a longer hiatus than Arrow. They left like the air like 2 weeks before Arrow did. Do you watch Flash at all?
No,
Do you watch any superhero shows?
no.
You're just not a comic book fan.
Well, it's every time I don't have nothing against it. It's just when I'm on Facebook and I see half my friends on there squealing about making such a big deal. It's like it's not what you guys make out to be. Like it's like The Walking Dead. Let me use The Walking Dead for example.
Whoa.
I've never watched The Walking
Whoa.
Dead. I
Whoa.
got people on my Facebook thing that take that it's like religion. They act like this is religion.
It is.
Like they will slit your throat if you say the wrong thing on there. So I'm like, if you like
If Daryl dies, we riot.
well, it's like a
There
friend
will be
of ours.
rioting in the streets.
Like I know this girl that loves the was it the Boston Red Sox, I think.
I love the Boston Red Sox.
I think that's
Even though
them.
I'm wearing a Dodgers
Yeah.
shirt, I hate the Dodgers. I just threw this
I
on
think
to do yard work.
I got an Angels. I got an Angels shirt in my closet.
That was my grandpa's team. Soft
Oh.
spot in my heart.
When I visited, I was forced Angels, so I got Angels. Anyway,
It's a good team to be forced on. It's better than the Dodgers.
if you breathe a negative word about the Red Sox, she will probably seriously punch you in the face. That's how she is. She's with all of her TV shows. She'll get in your face and tell you that she will fucking cut you. if you like, seriously, she will fight you. It's set like she's scary. Like that's why I don't like we'll use Anthony for instance. Perfect example. He's the reason why I hate Batman.
Walking
with a
Dead
passion.
sucks. I will fucking cut you.
She's like, no. Here's how she acts. I gotta get serious. Here's how she acts. Hats around backwards.
Hats on backwards, just like
It's
mine.
her. I could be like, we were watching the Nationals won against the Dodgers down at National Stadium, and she looked at us and she goes,
DC?
"Yeah, we were in DC."
Oh.
And we were sitting there and I forget who it was, and they caught the ball and she looks at us. She goes, "Shut the fuck up! Don't you say a word." That's how she is. Like she will get like during the Super Bowl, she's up on the couch jumping up and down, screaming at the top of her lungs.
I was doing that
She-
at work.
A friend of their wedding, my sister, because my sister's friends with her, they're like good friends. They went to their friend's wedding in Baltimore. She left during the wedding and went to the baseball game in Kingdom Yards at the Orioles, whoever the Orioles were facing that night, because she wanted to see the game. That caused the biggest shitstorm down there. She bailed on the wedding to go see the baseball game.
Show's
She goes,
brought to you by Coke, by the way.
He goes, if I can make it down to the baseball game, I'm going to. And she left the wedding and she walked down to the stadium in her wedding dress, whatever she wore to the wedding, her dress, and her shoes and all that. And she walked down there to the fucking game and she watched. She bought a ticket and everything.
Jesus
It
Christ.
caused a shitstorm. Yeah, she will look at you and be like, I'll fucking cut you.
I will fucking cut you.
Seriously. She's scary.
I will fucking cut you. Yeah, I can't find somebody, like, in my life that likes Arrow. I can't. And I'm
You got
confused
Blykus.
by it. Huh?
You got Blykus. Gene.
He likes it?
Yeah, he loves it.
Oh, damn.
You didn't know that?
No. I don't know if
I
he's
call
on
him
my
Genie.
Facebook or not.
I call him Genie. So yeah, I connect with Blykus. He loves Arrow. And Trent, Big T from Australia. I hear he watches it
I'll
from inside a
see him,
kangaroo's
maybe.
couch. He's like, he sits in the kangaroo as the kangaroo pounces around as he watches it. True story. Everything happens in Australia.
Everything?
He made such a big deal about it.
So apparently, Doctor Doom is gonna be the big villain unveiled in New Avengers number 30. Spoiler alert. That was a comic book thing. Evolve's patch 1.1 is now live on PC. Do you give
What
a
is-
shit? Do you give a shit about Evolve?
No, that game is seriously gonna be the biggest. That's gonna be the fastest bargain bin game. I'm calling it now.
It's gonna be like Titanfall. Everybody's gonna talk about it. For a
But the
month and
difference is
nobody's gonna
Titanfall was
play it.
better.
Well, yeah.
Titanfall was better.
I mean, like, the whole, everybody talks about it for a month and nobody mentions it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there any new gaming news?
Oh, and everybody, if you will, please go to facebook.com/Michael Massacre. He is a wrestler. You all can Support him. He's local indie. He's in.
Yeah, go support him. Um,
And his name is Mike Massacre.
let's see.
See, I'm doing my community service outreach today.
Have you heard of the game codenamed Steam for the 3DS?
Isn't that for like Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got like a Majora's Mask pin or something if you pre-ordered.
IGN gave it a 7.9.
IGN would give a pile of shit an 8.9 just to say they did. If it was a hot, no.
9GN.
If it was steaming and had like steam coming off the shit, they would give it a 9.8.
So is it Project Codename, or what's the fucking game called? Codename Steam?
Yeah, steaming pile of shit.
Codename Steaming Pile of Shit. 9.0. Let's go to Kotaku. Do you frequent Kotaku?
I used to until when the Xbox One came out and they were walking around at the midnight release carrying around their Xbox One from the offices saying how big it was, and I'm like, you guys are immature. So I think Kotaku's immature. So no, I do not frequent them anymore. They get on my nerves.
Apparently
they try to be like the teenage version of IGN and it didn't work.
Apparently, The Evil Within's new DLC is less guns, more cats. That is a headline on Kotaku.
Riveting story. That's like vintage. That's like a vintage story.
Vintage.
Here, let's just do this. It's vintage. Now we're gonna have a vintage hat on. It's vintage time. Go ahead.
Fans made StarCraft 2 into a shooter.
Huh?
Alright. The Steam controller is actually decent now.
How did it go from it sucked to being decent?
I didn't read the article. I'm just reading the name of the...
I just heard that it sucked, and now the people said that it sucked, now it's decent.
Because it's Valve.
Somebody can wait. Here's what you do. You go to Kotaku and be like, here's a review copy, do something good for us. Oh, you get a 9 out of 10 rating. 4 out of 5.
The worst place to build a dam. It doesn't tell me anything. The people who make brutal video game porn. Alrighty.
I'm not getting into that. People probably do love their amiibos, thank you.
Oh my god. A hilariously drawn out League of Legends. Secret history of Marvel movies. Hey Atlas just announced a really rad looking RPG. If Team Fortress and League of Legends had a baby, it'd be gigantic. Far Cry 4's Yeti DLC is fun, has Yetis. Spoiler alert.
Yeti DLC and it has Yetis? No shit.
Ubisoft, what do you expect? And now whoa. Now the world's most terrifyingly inappropriate Minecraft video. What the fuck?
It's Phil.
It's Phil? Spencer?
Phil Minion.
You should dress him up in a Battletoads t-shirt. So he can be Phil Spencer Minion.
I got a Gears of War t-shirt I could put him in.
Phil Spencer does not wear Gears of War t-shirts.
See, Phil's not amused right now.
You remember when he changed his shirt at E3?
Like 25
times?
times?
Every time he came out on stage, he was wearing a different shirt.
Now, for the love of God.
Yet another Xbox One game isn't working properly.
What game is that? Oh, that's that new one that just came out today,
Ori and the Blind Forest.
It looks interesting. I want to buy it, but I don't know if I want to spend $20 on it.
Oh, I'm going to buy it for sure. It's one of those games, it's like a lot of fun, but it's like irritating as shit because it's hard.
Like Limbo.
Limbo wasn't hard.
Limbo's pissing me off. I still haven't beat it yet.
You're farther than me.
Yeah, but I missed half the achievements.
Yeah, just go back and get them.
I know.
I played for like 20 minutes on Xbox One and I already got like 2 achievements. And they're all worth 70 points.
That's the reason why I'm playing it.
It said update. I'm looking for the update though. Oh, Microsoft representative got back to us to say that they are aware of the display issues with Ori and the Blind Forest and are planning to address them with a patch in the future. Full statement below. I'm not going to read that. That's long as shit.
Don't they ever test the games before they release them?
It's Microsoft.
This is like the year of broken games.
Again? That was last year.
It's continuing.
Oh shit. I thought it would have
Oh,
ended.
just wait till we make it to discussing WWE because I'm gonna have some fun with that.
We're gonna discuss WWE.
Oh yeah.
I guess we are. That's news to me.
All I'm gonna say is Brock Lesnar is a
Spoiler
dick.
alert.
All right, Brock Lesnar, seriously, if he's not happy, he needs to go back to UFC. I don't like him.
He
Point
wants
blank.
to spend the summer unifying the UFC and WWE titles. Because
Is that what
that
he's?
because that's something that WWE would allow to happen. Well, that's the promo that they cut on
Oh no,
Monday.
that's the thing that WWE would allow to happen because the WWE title does not exist to them anymore.
I'm sorry, the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Oh
Smart ass.
no. You know what the best thing seriously going right now for wrestling is? The best thing that they have going on is The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Those promos are epic on many levels.
Still
Bray
enjoy
Wyatt,
Seth
Bray
Rollins.
Wyatt can cut an epic promo. He really can.
Oh, definitely.
Well, I feel it could have been so much more if Undertaker's streak was still intact. Because I would rather Bray Wyatt have broken it than I would have had Brock Lesnar. It would have made more sense for Bray Wyatt to destroy the Undertaker.
The only reason I can see them doing it like they did with Brock Lesnar is, and I called this back at SummerSlam. Um, Brock Lesnar broke the streak, won the title, dominated everybody that faced him, and now they're going to have Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and he's going to be the guy that beat the guy that broke the streak.
And then Undertaker will destroy Roman Reigns within like 3 seconds, and that's it.
And WWE thinks that that's going to like just make Roman Reigns instantly.
Oh, Roman Reigns is just as hated as what John Cena is now, and he hasn't even won the title yet. Come on, I'd even rather have Rusev in the main event of WrestleMania. Is it me, or are they missing a massive? Is it me, or are they missing a massive opportunity with Dean Ambrose? Him and Seth Rollins should be definitely in the main event. Both of them should be.
Absolutely.
I feel that they're really ignoring those two. I honestly think that Seth Rollins is the breakout star of the Shield. I didn't think so at first, but I believe he is now. He really is, and I feel Dean Ambrose is getting his shit into the stick also.
If anybody's interested in GTA on PC, Amazon's got all of them on sale for like less than $10. Did you throw something
Plastic
at
hat.
me?
It's a plastic hat.
Oh, I
I got it from New
something
Year's.
at me.
I went bowling like 2 years ago, New Year's, and I kept the hat. But,
Microsoft has kicked off another nice digital sale on Xbox One and 360. I'm sure you already saw it, right?
I'm pretty sure I probably did.
It's like Tomb Raider Rise.
Yes, I saw it.
So they have Tomb Raider 1, or Tomb Raider 1. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Murdered Soul Suspect, Dragon Age Inquisition, and the Deluxe Edition of Inquisition. Zombie Driver Ultimate Edition. I've never heard of that game before. Rise Legendary Edition, and the Season Pass for Sunset Overdrive. Do you have that already?
Yeah, I got it for Christmas.
Oh, okay. So that's all the games on sale on Xbox One. On 360, they have Assassin's Creed 3. That's a weird jump. Why is it that way? So they have Assassin's Creed Revelations, and Assassin's Creed 3 all on sale. That's weird.
As Assassin's Creed 2 was free at some point with Games with Gold, too. They're like, oh, you guys already have it, so we don't need to put it on sale again. We already gave it to you once. You don't need it again.
And then Murder Soul Suspect, Hitman HD, and Zombie Driver HD. Those are all on sale on 360. And then I got excited because I saw Xbox Publisher sale and it said Forza Horizon, and I was like, what? That's Forza Horizon on Xbox 360 is on sale. Forza Horizon 1, not 2. Wow, there's a lot of games on sale on 360. Toy Soldiers, Joe Danger 2, Spelunky, Portal, Fez, Toy Soldiers. I already said Toy Soldiers. Oh.
I had half of those games.
Toy Soldiers and the Toy Soldiers Cold War.
I had both of those. I never played them, though.
A World of Keflings. You ever play that?
I played a demo.
I liked it. I bought it. Banjo-Kazooie, Connect
Loved
Sports
it.
Season 2, Fruit Ninja Connect. Oh, did you hear they're coming out with Fruit Ninja 2?
Yes. I'm not buying it, though, but if they have a demo, I'll try it.
You liar. You'll buy it day one. Then you'll be texting me, "Oh, buy Fruit Ninja 2. We'll co-op it."
Ah,
Hydro Thunder Hurricane, Trials Evolution, Battle Block Theater, Castle Crashers, Zoo Tycoon. Isn't that on Xbox One?
yes.
Why does it say 360?
Zoo Tycoon.
Is it
Yeah.
on? Is it on
On
360
Xbox
too?
One. Yeah, it's on both of them.
Oh, okay. So just the 360 version's on sale then, which sucks. Gears of War 2, Halo Wars, Fable 3, Fable Anniversary, and Forza Horizon 1. Those are all on sale. Yippee. I guess I just missed the Red Dead Redemption sale that I was trying to hit up.
You can get a copy of Red Dead Redemption for like dirt cheap now.
Can you?
Yeah. GameStop had it on sale for a few weeks ago, I think for like $7 and something. That's if you buy used.
Where are you going to get a new copy? Game's like 5 years old.
Hey, there's some places that still have it.
How old is that game?
I had the DLC Dead Nightmare, and that was pretty fun until I was playing online. Somebody shot my horse, and my horse died. And then I got like people coming after me. And a lot of people like you that would shoot the horses while you're riding them.
Oh, you remember that?
Oh,
Right.
I remember.
I shot my own horse while I was riding it. That wasn't very good. What was I just gonna look up? Oh yeah, Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption. When did it come out? 2010, yeah. So that game's 5 years old this year. Damn. And still no Red Dead 2 news, and still no PC version. You're killing me, Rockstar. How much, I wonder, if I head to GameStop.com. What are you doing?
Huh? Nothing. Why?
I don't know. You're just sitting there. I'm just looking up random stuff now. Red Dead. I'm just looking up.
Record. If anybody noticed, I don't know if it'll come up because I hate it. I'm going back to. I'm resetting my phone to Windows 8.1 because Windows 10 preview blows. Seriously, I hate
Why?
it. I understand it's a technical preview, so it's buggy,
Mm-hmm.
but sweet Jesus. That's all I'm going to say, sweet Jesus. That's the edited, nicest way I can put it. I'm frustrated with it. I really am.
That's Windows for you. Okay, so a regular Red Dead Redemption, not with Undead Nightmare, or the rest of the DLCs, you can get for $9 used.
That's not bad.
Right now. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll probably pick up that and Crackdown if I can find them together. Because I still have this beast without the faceplate.
Without the faceplate.
Because the disk drive is dead. I have to open it myself. Microsoft won't repair it. They want me to pay $100.
This is all I have. I also have my
Disk
Xbox
drive.
One.
Oh, dude! At
My
first I
Wii.
thought that was a Wii U.
I know.
Say,
I was like, maybe if I pull it out, it looks like a Wii U. That's all I have.
you should.
You know how many games I have for my Wii?
You should give me that.
This is all I have for it.
That's it.
Yeah. I want to buy Mario Galaxy 2.
Oh, I never got to play that.
I love the
I
first one. The
I
second.
always wanted to. Do you know if you can play Wii games on the Wii U?
Yeah.
Like
They're just
I can pop in
downscaled.
like a Wii disc. And
Yeah,
play
you
it?
can do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit!
You didn't know that?
No,
I'm like 99% sure you can.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna do this one new school style. I'm gonna ask Google. Can the Wii U play Wii games?
I better be right.
According to Nintendo, Wii menu is built into Wii U and
Why?
allows for backwards compatibility with Wii game discs, saved game data, and purchased WiiWare and Virtual Console games on your new Wii U console. Wii games cannot be controlled with the Wii U gamepad. Use your existing Wii controllers to play.
What? So you can't play them with the gamepad? That kind of sucks, but not really. You can get Wii controllers for like cheap as shit. Anyway, what are we gonna talk about now?
There's we're in winter. I don't know if that's for us.
What is
That's Frederick. Don't tell me that there's another snowstorm coming.
it? Oh shit.
We just had 9 inches of snow. I swear, if there's another snowstorm, I'm gonna be going around choke slamming people.
You should just
I
move
might
to
be like
California.
5'7". I might be 5'7", but I'm gonna be jumping up in the air like 40 feet just to choke slam somebody.
You should just move to California.
I know. I'm tired. Seriously, you know how many nights? It's 59 degrees outside right now here.
Really? That's
So
kinda
there's some
warm
nights
for you.
just a few nights ago we went down to -25. It's been freezing out here.
Apparently at 4:43 it was 70 degrees here.
We're good. We're gonna be in the 50s tomorrow. Friday we're gonna be in the. Yeah, it's gonna be cold Friday.
Ooh.
Wow.
We haven't seen the sun all day.
It was like the first day we've seen the sun in a while.
Did you guys run outside and like, ah?
Well, earlier in the week, it was actually nice out. It was like in the 40s, and it was raining, and I went jogging in it in the rain. I did not care. I needed it.
I don't want to live in a place where in the 40s is nice.
You know how many people were out in like shorts and t-shirts? It was like seriously, like you think that like it was like magical, and today it was in the 50s, and I was like, should I go jogging today? I'm like, no, I'm too lazy to go out today. Like I'm not.
Is there anything else gaming?
I think that's about it.
So you want to talk about WWE?
Yes, we'll talk with WWE, and then I gotta take my dog out, so I'll have to wrap it up today.
Oh, okay.
My calm Puggle upstairs is whining. He don't need to go out, but he just knows I'm down here, and that bothers him.
He wants to be
He
on
has
the
separation
podcast.
anxiety.
He wants to be on the podcast.
He does, but he chew on everything down here.
So what do you want to talk about?
All right. Let's see. We'll discuss Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Should Daniel Bryan be added to the main event, or do you think that Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns can deliver?
I'm torn because no matter what, the fans are gonna hate on that match.
Yep.
Like no matter what, because we all know Roman Reigns is gonna win. That's obvious. But I don't want WWE to just think that they can just add Daniel Bryan to every WrestleMania main event and make it work.
He's the only thing that can save it at this point. That's like last year with Bautista and Randy Orton.
I know, but they just get complacent and they're just like, oh, people don't like this main event. We'll just add Daniel Bryan.
But here's the thing. I'm not a fan of Daniel Bryan, though. That's the thing. But he's okay, but I don't feel he's the greatest thing in the world. But I feel he's the only thing that could save it, realistically. Yes, I'll go, yes. I'll do it. I mean, I like him, but I'm not like a massive fan of him. Like, I would put others before him. But all jokes aside,
So you don't think that he's one of the best wrestlers in the company?
oh, he can definitely wrestle them. He can wrestle better than half of them. You know, he probably is the best. But I just don't care for him as a character. That's the thing.
Well, it's not really a
There's a
character,
difference.
though, I don't think.
Well, that's the thing, though. There's a difference. I just like Seth Rollins.
He's like John Cena. He's not like playing a character. He's not like Kane.
Don't get me started on Juan Cena.
Juan.
I do not like
John
him.
Cena's undocumented Mexican gardener.
No Juan Cena. Well, let's see. I mean, I don't care for. I mean, the thing about it is, I mean, Daniel Bryan can deliver a match. He can put on a 5-star match. He's enjoyable to watch. But he's like Dolph Ziggler to me. I do not care for Dolph Ziggler at all. Again, that's another one.
End podcast.
I just don't care for Dolph Ziggler. That's the thing.
Why?
He tries too hard. He tries too much like Shawn Michaels. He's never going to be Shawn Michaels. He tries.
Wouldn't you want to emulate yourself after like the greatest of all time?
But he oversells like he's. Never mind. He's not Shawn Michaels.
He oversells like Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam against Hulk Hogan. Is that not what you're referring to? I mean,
Yeah, well, Dolph Ziggler just tries too hard. I mean, he can put on a 5-star match. He can.
because
But
he
the
should
difference
be in
is-
the main event.
I just don't see him being main event material. I don't.
But you see, like Roman Reigns being main event material, like
Come on. I'd rather have Dolph Ziggler in the main event
okay.
than him. But let's see. Okay. Undertaker Undertaker and Bray Wyatt, we pretty much discussed this, but again, I still feel the streak should be alive and have Bray Wyatt destroyed. He would have had so much more.
Let me ask you this though: the dream match that everybody besides me apparently wants.
Undertaker and Sting?
Yeah, you're gonna get Sting at WrestleMania, and you're gonna have an Undertaker match at WrestleMania, which I didn't think they were gonna do. Why would? Did you just fart?
I'm using my hands.
Oh.
I'm not farting, I swear. See?
My hand was in the way of the TV, so I couldn't see it. So you're gonna have both of them at WrestleMania, but you're not gonna put them in the match that apparently everybody wants them to be in.
Because Triple H's ego had to take over. That's the reason why. Triple H went down to the local Home Depot and he bought himself a new shovel. Because he figured he was going to get busy. He's going to bury the WCW icon Sting. But no. That's
You think
the problem.
Triple H is gonna win?
No. No way in hell.
Oh,
But
okay.
the point is, there needed to be no story with Undertaker versus Sting. There had to be no story.
And now
I
I
like how-
hear that they're not even gonna show Undertaker on TV until WrestleMania.
Because people, even though he already agreed that he would show up, but it would have made more sense to have Undertaker on TV to build it up. Bray Wyatt can carry the promos by himself. Bray Wyatt can do it all by himself.
Bray
But-
Wyatt can do a lot of stuff by himself.
But at the end of the day, missed opportunity. Undertaker versus Sting. Missed opportunity by a mile. That's like CM Punk coming back ironically and Stone Cold being at the same time, but having Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. We know Triple H is already down to hardware store buying a golden shovel this time.
Do you think Stone Cold ever have one more match?
No.
No? You think he's
Never gonna
done for?
happen.
You think he's done for sure, for all time?
My problem with Stone Cold, he flirts with the idea a lot that he wants to have another match.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, he's too afraid to get back in the ring. I really do. I think
do
he's
you
afraid
listen
to
to
get
his podcast?
sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He's talked about it, but then he always says the money's got to be right. But for somebody that's doing fine financially, why would he want a massive payday to come back? I mean, if he loves the business, it's like The Rock.
Well,
You have a better chance of The Rock
he's
coming
also
back.
said that he doesn't want to come back if it's going to be like a half-ass match.
Yeah,
Like if he doesn't
but
think
we
he
know-
could do it, then he doesn't want to do it.
I feel Stone Cold could deliver a classic match without a problem. Stone Cold could.
No matter what that happened in that match, the fans would love it.
They would eat it up. But the problem is, they'd want to do John Cena versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. That match would never sell because
Oh,
it would
God.
sell, but the problem with it is John Cena would ruin it. They would have to have it so like
He
if
ruins
CM
everything.
Punk was there, the whole straight edge versus Stone Cold being the rebellious, that would have been perfect to set up.
On that subject, do you think CM Punk will ever return to WWE?
Yes.
Yeah?
Because the problem with Phil, we're gonna call him Philip now.
Oh, okay.
Problem with Philip,
Philip.
I wonder if he I know his name's Phil, but I wonder if he likes the name Philip.
Probably not.
The problem with Philip
He probably doesn't like
is
Phillies.
he doesn't get his way, he cries like a little bitch. That's what it is. No, it's true.
I'm not
I
disagreeing.
can understand his frustration, but there's sometimes where he cries. But at the end of the day, do I think he's going to do well in UFC? No.
No?
I think he's going to get his ass beat,
Really?
and then I don't look for him to do well. I really don't. He has this.
I
envision
look
that
for him
he's
to do
gonna be
alright. I don't think he's going to be like, to be like the next next best thing, but
Philip, if he don't come back to WWE, he'll be back in ROH within 2 years.
I would actually
Because he'll
be
be back
okay
with
with
Samoa
that.
Joe.
I would actually be okay with that. Do you think Samoa Joe will come to WWE? He was
rumors
on
is
Jericho's
he is.
podcast, but I haven't listened to it yet.
The rumor is he is going to sign a contract, but my problem is WWE didn't make him, so they really wouldn't want to do much with him. The problem is
You think they'll call him
They're-
Samoan Joe?
they would call him the Samoas. The Samoas Joe.
Samoa
Like, you know, like the
Joe.
Girl Scout cookie Samoas? That's what he'd be named.
His
No, but-
Titantron is just Girl Scouts.
It's like the fucking cookie. No. But the thing about Samoa Joe, he's out of shape for one thing, and WWE would not put up with that. The thing is, he'd have to drop a lot of weight because, again,
But
look at
he's
Rusev,
still
though.
he's still a good worker, even though he's not.
He is. But the thing about it is,
shape.
he wouldn't be a part of Triple H's clique because if you're not in with Triple H, you're not going to do well. So again, would he advance out of NXT? We all know Samoa Joe can put on a 5-star match. We know that.
You think he would go to NXT?
He would probably go straight to NXT.
But do you think he would go to NXT? Like, would he sign the contract if they were like, all right, we're going to put
He
you
would
in
not
NXT?
go to the main roster. No, he would go straight to NXT because again,
No,
they
what I'm
would want to
saying,
build
like,
him.
would he sign
Oh.
if they were like, okay, we're gonna put you in NXT? Would he be like, fuck you?
It would depend if he loves the art of wrestling, and if he and I know a lot of his
As
buddies are
NXT is putting on like the best wrestling right
No,
now.
NXT is far superior than what WWE Raw and SmackDown's producing. By
Any
far.
company is producing.
Yeah.
Well, any
Would I
company
be
that I can watch.
Would I be surprised if he would go to? Would I be surprised? I think he would show up, but I think at the end of the day, would WWE drop the ball? Absolutely.
Well, they dropped the ball with everybody. Look at Daniel Bryan.
Like I mean,
I don't like Daniel Bryan.
again, like I said, I'm not a massive fan. Like people make him out to be the greatest thing in the world. I don't feel he's the greatest thing in the world, but I do think he's an incredible performer, though.
I think he's the greatest thing in the world, wrestling entertainment.
You think he's the greatest thing in the world until Chris Jericho comes back, then you'll say Chris Jericho is the greatest thing in the world.
Oh,
then
snap.
And then when
Chris
Phil comes
Jericho
back,
is not the greatest thing in the world. He's the best in the world at everything that he does.
and then when Phil comes back, you'd say, "No, that's the best in the world."
He's the best in the world. But Chris Jericho is the best in the world at everything he does.
Didn't he have to list like a move set of 1,000 or something, 1,004 holds?
Yeah, because Dean Malenko is the man of 1,001 holds, I think. I think it was 1,001 that Dean Malenko used.
I love Dean Malenko.
That was a great Nitro segment, by the way, when Jericho had the list. That was awesome.
We just need Ralphus back.
Jericho's personal security.
We don't need Ralphus. We don't need J&J. We need Ralphus.
J. God, that is such a stupid-ass storyline.
Listen, Sting versus Triple H. I can understand why they did it, but again, this is just Triple H just trying to take Triple H because I know what the wrestling fans want. No, we know it's what your ego.
He knows what's best for business.
And what's best for business is him staying off TV.
The business of being Triple H.
Why doesn't Triple H just go after Booker T again from like WrestleMania 19 and just do like a rematch?
Because that was like the
leave us
worst
alone.
fucking WrestleMania.
So now we're missing a massive opportunity. Okay, what do you think about Connor the Crusher going into the Hall of Fame?
That's awesome.
I've read something.
Are you gonna fucking...
No, I think it's possibly one of the coolest things I've ever seen. My problem is you got people out there saying that fans should not go into the Hall of Fame, and I agree with that to a point, but I believe the only reason why the Warrior ever went into the Hall of Fame is because he would get his way. Warrior always had to have some kind of dickish move with him, like he's got to be in the spotlight at all times regardless. Like Mattel when he signed the WWE figure deal, he has to have exclusives made of him at all times, like one of 15s. So he gets into the Hall of Fame, he has his own little section, which is fine. But I think they did it right with Connor the Crusher. I really do. I think that was sweet. I think they could have even did Connor without even doing
The whole Warrior Award thing?
Yeah, I think so. I really do. I think it's great they did Connor the Crusher. I thought it was possibly one of the greatest things. But with the rumors of Diesel going into the Hall of Fame next and him being the headliner pisses me off because Macho Man Randy Savage should be the headliner.
Oh, Macho Man's going to be a headliner no matter
No,
what.
they said the reason why they're going to do Nash as the headliner is because he's alive and he can do a physical speech.
I don't give a fuck what WWE wants to be the headliner.
All right.
Nobody is going to be bigger than Macho Man.
Nash's music's going to hit. He's going to walk out, and when he steps up the stairs, he's
gonna
going to fall. And then you're going to see Shawn Michaels come out. No, you're going to see Damien Mizdow come out as... I don't know. I can't figure out a name for him. But Damien Mizdow's going to come out, and he's going to tear his quad, too.
That'd be cool. Not if he actually tore his quad, but if he just like...
No. And by the way, Damien Mizdow is possibly the greatest thing that has happened in a long time.
No.
Come on, he has so much potential. He really does.
No, he is not possibly the greatest thing that's happened in a long time. He is the greatest thing that's happened in a long time.
Yes! I was about to say, don't do that to me. He is. I love Damien Mizdow. He has Miz in his name like I do.
Alright, so we're going to run down the card here for WrestleMania, okay? With our predictions.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Alright, so we got the Intercontinental Championship ladder match.
Okay, Stardust was added today.
Oh, was he?
Stardust was added today because Daniel Bryan is not in it now. It's Stardust.
Why isn't he in it?
That's why I've been talking about Daniel Bryan being put in the main event. Stardust replaced... Daniel Bryan was never officially in it. They added Stardust today.
Why?
Or was it yesterday they added Stardust? But Stardust is officially in it.
I don't know. I thought they were going to have Daniel Bryan in it.
No, Stardust was the last participant. Unless they take R-Truth out of it and add Daniel Bryan.
What the fuck? So what's Bryan going to do?
That's what I've been saying. I think he needs to be
Oh
added to the
my
main event.
god. Are they gonna? Oh my god.
Are they gonna bring Sheamus back and have Sheamus as a heel versus Daniel Bryan now?
I think that's what they're doing.
I hope not.
That was like the first rumored match for Bryan at Mania was him against Sheamus. I hate that. I also hated him versus Ziggler because that made no sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. So we got Bad News Barrett, Luke Harper, R-Truth, Ambrose, Ziggler, and now apparently Stardust. Who do you think's gonna win?
JBL. JBL is gonna get out of his chair, do his little step dance thing he does. And he's gonna come to the ring and go, "I'm afraid I got some bad news for you." And then JBL's gonna return. No. First, I would love for Dean Ambrose to win it because I feel it'd be his moment. But Bad News Barrett's gonna walk out because everybody's been getting the best of him lately. So it's gonna be Bad News Barrett.
Because Bad News Barrett is awesome.
I'm afraid I got some bad news for you.
All right, so John Cena versus Rusev for the United States Championship.
Lana.
Lana's gonna win. Okay.
Lana's gonna win the United States title. No. We all know John Cena's gonna win.
Is he? Is he gonna win the U.S. title?
Well, it's like Triple H back when him and Stone Cold teamed up to be the Power Trip, and Triple H won the Intercontinental
title.
So we all know John. But seriously, I hope John Cena loses it fast, as long as he don't turn it back into the spinner.
So, so the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I have some participants for you. Apparently, The Miz, Axelmania, Ryback, Fandango,
Been added.
or Fandango, huh?
Mizdow been added to it.
Yeah, Mizdow and Rowan were added. Along
There
with
is
Adam
a rumor.
Rose. What?
There is a rumor that Sheamus might be in that. He might be saved to return at the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
So then, who the hell would fucking Daniel Bryan fight?
So here's how I'm looking at it. It could go either way. I can see. Let's see. They've been really building up Ryback as of late. But I wonder if Kane and Big Show is going to be in it. Because, again, Kane and Big Show have no match yet, if you think about it. Not that I know of.
Well, apparently they're going to be in it. They're listed on here as participants.
They've been really toying with the Axelmania thing, so I wouldn't be surprised if Curtis Axel wins it.
Yeah.
But he's had so much potential, and they bail on him every time, though.
Same with Cesaro. And he won it last year.
I'm going to go with Curtis Axel, because I just think the Axelmania thing is enjoyable.
I'm going to go with Damien Mizdow.
You are?
For that one.
I think that's where
I'm
the
also
Miz
gonna
and
go.
Mizdow.
I'm also gonna go Barrett for the Intercontinental and Rusev for the U.S. title. Just because I didn't give my predictions, I just asked yours. So we have that. Apparently they're going to be adding Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. I think.
Oh, we all can
that's
see that
the
coming.
rumored match. So who's going to win that?
Randy vs. Total Orton.
Boo.
I would love for Seth Rollins to win, but I don't look for the match to go long. It's not going to be a long match.
So I'm going to go Seth Rollins. When do you think he's going to cash in?
WrestleMania.
You think he's going to cash in at WrestleMania?
I was going to get there, but yeah, he's cashing in.
On Raw Miz Reigns?
No. We'll get there.
On Brock Lesnar?
Next match?
What the fuck? Like, keep it a secret. AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins?
AJ Lee and Paige are going to win it, because again, they brought AJ back. They're not going to feed her. They're not going to bottom feed her. But again, since WWE's pissed at Philip, again, we're calling him Philip still.
Philip?
Yeah, so I'm going to say the Bella Twins
Philip.
aren't going to do anything at Mania.
No? Alright, so Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Oh, I agree with you on that prediction, by the way.
Interesting, because if the streak was alive, I would be all over Bray Wyatt destroying the Undertaker finally. But
destroying
the
like
streak,
a squash
yes.
match?
No, it would be close, but Bray Wyatt would finally be able to take down the Undertaker.
So I don't like how they did it with Brock Lesnar, but I think how they did it, like in the match, was good. How it took like 3 or 4 F5s to finally put him down. Like if it was like a squash match, I would have been like, "This is fucking ridiculous."
I think what they're going to do, I think they're toying with the idea of Undertaker being too weak to take out Bray Wyatt, and I think that Undertaker's going to come back as like a force. So I think it's just going to be, it's not going to do much for Bray Wyatt. I just think this is just a filler for Bray Wyatt to figure out what they want to do with him. So I look for the Undertaker to destroy Bray Wyatt. I really do.
So no American Badass gimmick.
No, Undertaker's going to come down. The Druids are going to carry him. But you're going to find out that really, no, here's the truth. You're going to hear from me. The lights are going to go out. You're going to see the Druids carry the Undertaker down until you realize that the lights start turning like red, blue, purple, yellow, green, and you hear Adam Rose's theme song, and the Druid clothing comes off, and you find out that's not really the Undertaker, but it's Adam Rose. But it's really Adam Rose on top.
The bunnies
Adam
are
Rose will beat Bray Wyatt.
Adam Rose will beat Bray Wyatt. Dude, I would fucking stop watching. I would cancel my network subscription. Hashtag cancel network subscription.
Vintage WWE.
So I'm gonna go Undertaker on that one for sure. Just because everything that happened last year. Triple H and Sting. I think it's kind of Stong.
Stong. If you ever go on WF, they call him Stong.
Stong.
It's a generic version of Sting. Stong.
The vigilante Stong. He got stung. So I think it's obvious Sting's gonna win that match, no question. Do you think?
1 second.
Okay. Where did he go? While he's gone, I'm gonna refresh my IGN page just to let you guys know if anything.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're back already.
I heard people out there talking. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just refreshing IGN real quick. PlayStation boss teases Project Morpheus game reveals at E3.
See, I told you they're going to do a lot of emphasis on that.
Yeah. They're making a movie called Rings. It's going to be a prequel to The Ring. That doesn't make a lick of sense, but okay. So back to the card here. So before we get to the main event, we don't have a tag team match yet. Do you see Cesaro and Tyson Kidd facing anybody?
Yes.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
I look for it to be like a battle royal with like the Usos, Los Matadores.
Like a battle royal or like a tag team like turmoil match?
It's gonna be like a fatal 4-way with tag teams.
Oh, okay. It's like a turmoil.
And I look for the Usos to walk out, unfortunately. But I would love for
to walk
Tyson
out?
Kidd and Cesaro to keep it.
You mean it's
as
like
champion? Yes.
Oh, I was like, what?
Because I would love for Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to keep it, but they're not going to.
I hope they do. I love the Usos, but yeah, Cesaro and Kidd.
I'm tired of seeing Naomi coming down. She's on my nerves. When they, like, you know, like when they do like the chant on the stage and like they're slapping their legs and all, and then when they all jump up and they jump down, like the fireworks go off and they play their theme song. I just hope their fireworks explode on her.
Whoa! You want her to get Undertakered?
Yes.
A lot of people probably don't get that reference. I forget what pay-per-view it was.
Elimination Chamber.
Was it Elimination Chamber?
Yeah, he was. That's when Jericho won the World Heavyweight Title. When Shawn Michaels went up through underneath the Elimination Chamber and super kicked him.
Undertaker's pyro caught him on fire.
Let me just put this way.
His entrance.
I want a Michael Jackson to happen to Naomi so she never comes back out again.
A Michael Jackson? What
with
the hell is
Fire.
that?
With his hair caught on fire to the Pepsi.
I was like, what are you talking about? So, I mean, any kind of prediction for Bryan if they end up putting Sheamus in this Battle Royal? I don't know what they could do.
Bryan is going to be in the World Heavyweight Title match. I'm calling it now.
I think it's too soon to start doing that, though.
The perfect idea would be to turn Bryan heel and put him in that match and have him win.
Put Bryan heel? You're going to put your most over guy in, like, the last 20 years?
Either...
Not 20.
It's either going to have, like, Bryan is either going to be put in the ladder match, and they're going to add somebody else like Goldust.
To the ladder match?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the Money in the Bank is normally like 8 competitors. This is only 6, so they could do 8 possibly. They could add Bryan and somebody else.
But
I look for Bryan to either be put into the world title match, or he won't be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal because it won't make no sense.
Who, Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, it won't make sense.
Hmm. So Stardust is already confirmed for the match?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's in possession of the Intercontinental title right now. Well,
No,
R-Truth is now.
No singles match with Goldust then.
Which is a very big missed opportunity. Returning back to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
the Stardust character has run its course.
People still like the Stardust though. So I guess that's it besides the main event.
Alright, main event time.
Brock Lesnar versus Reigns.
Brock Lesnar will defeat Roman Reigns, and then Seth Rollins will cash in on Brock Lesnar and become the World Heavyweight Champion to end WrestleMania.
Whoa. See this right
Regardless,
here?
it don't matter who wins. It don't matter who wins.
This is me pumping them brakes.
Here's the thing. Even Roman Reigns can win. Point being, Seth Rollins is not walking out of WrestleMania without the WWE title.
So you think for sure you're going with Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins will leave WrestleMania with the title.
Walking into Raw the next night as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Because if WrestleMania would end with Roman Reigns as the WWE Champion, it's not going to be pleasant. It don't matter if they bring out The Rock. That place is going to burn to the ground.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
If Roman Reigns makes it to the ring, if Roman Reigns music hits and he makes it to the ring to the crowd, he's going to be a lucky man to begin with.
Oh, shit. You think
it will be a very hostile crowd.
You think San Francisco fans are fucking hardcore?
It's going to be a very hostile crowd. I'm calling it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to take that main event too well. Especially now with Brock Lesnar, like, leaving. It's going to be WrestleMania 20 all over again.
Vince McMahon hasn't been on TV in months. What would be nothing for towards the end of the match that Vince McMahon comes out and puts Daniel Bryan in the match and has him come down, turn heel, and destroy Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns stays a hero as a face, and Daniel Bryan is now hated. Think about it. That would set the new program up. It would be ideal.
But you can't turn Daniel Bryan
But
heel,
WWE is too stupid to see it.
Nobody would fucking boo. It'd be like when CM Punk went heel. Nobody would boo him.
That's the point. But at least
he had to go to like the extremes to get booed. And I'm talking like making fun of like Paul Bear's death.
Ugh.
Like that's the only thing that would make people boo him. Everything, nothing that he could do got him booed. Everything, they still cheered his name. He came out, insulted the fans. Still, they chanted his name. They still chant his name today.
I just don't see Roman Reigns leaving WrestleMania as the WWE champion. If Brock Lesnar somehow leaves, if Brock Lesnar leaves as WWE champion, he will lose it the next night on Raw to Seth Rollins. Regardless, WrestleMania or the night after WrestleMania, Seth Rollins will be WWE champion.
Holy shit.
I'm calling. He's the hottest thing they have right now.
This room right here would be vibrating from me marking out if that happened.
I'm calling it.
I'm a big Seth Rollins fan.
Seth Rollins will be WWE champion.
It needs to happen.
And then Paul Heyman will turn on Brock Lesnar, and he'll set aside himself with Seth Rollins and cut every.
He did say that the future started when he said so.
See, Paul Heyman's going to turn heel. I'm calling it. He's going to turn on Brock Lesnar.
But isn't Brock the heel?
Yeah, but think about it. He's turned on Brock Lesnar before, though. Remember when he sided with Big Show?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, he's going to turn on him. That's the only way Brock Lesnar will be able to lead, is going to lose the title at WrestleMania.
Is if Paul Heyman turns on him?
Yes. Because Brock Lesnar go back to UFC, they're going to need to do something, because Paul Heyman's not going to make sense for Paul Heyman just to disappear afterwards. It ain't going to make no sense if he's an on-air character. Paul Heyman's too big of an asset to lose. His promo skills are second to none. Paul Heyman can cut a promo on a mop, and it's still better than half of Raw.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm calling it.
Aren't you glad he's back?
Ew,
remember back when like he left the company, back during the whole ECW debacle?
Yeah.
And then it was just like, no, Paul Heyman like forever.
Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take him out in the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up, folks. We've been going on for quite a while now. I don't even know how long. So yeah. So you think Seth Rollins is going to be the champion by the end of this month?
Yes, it's going to happen, and I don't know if it's going to carry the authority. The authority ain't going to be around too much longer. They're going to have to split the authority because Big Show and Kane's already feuding. The authority's going to crumble because they're not going to because Seth
Well, they already
Rollins
got rid of
isn't
him
gonna
once.
Yeah, the authority's going to crumble. Triple H will not be an on-screen character after WrestleMania because think about it, they're going to have to kill it. So the authority only came back just to do the whole Sting angle anyway. So think about it, outside of Sting, it's not going to make no sense.
Yeah.
So
Do you think Sting will stick around at all?
no.
No.
Sting will be like Undertaker. He's going to disappear. It's like
Do you
being
think
in
he'll
a
come
church
back
and you. Will Sting come back?
for like WrestleMania 32 or 32?
Be inducted? Yes. To wrestle.
To be
The
inducted?
only way I'd want him to come back is if he would wrestle. I
Undertaker?
wouldn't be surprised if Ric Flair would come back and do Ric Flair versus Sting, but I want Undertaker versus Sting to be the finale for both
Yeah?
of them.
Damn.
Don't matter who wins or who loses. It's the dream match that we've all been dreaming for the last 15 years, and we still have not got.
Where's Mania at next year?
Is it this year? Isn't it in Santa Clara this year?
Yeah, Santa Clara is this year.
Yeah,
Is it Dallas next year?
I think so.
Let me look it up real quick. Because something kind of just like blew my mind a little bit. WrestleMania 32 location.
According to WrestlingIns.com,
Yeah, so it's in
WWE
Cowboy
just
Stadium
revealed
in
that
Dallas.
WrestleMania
The Undertaker will be there.
Or in Arlington.
If it's in Texas, Undertaker's from Texas, he'll be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's from Texas, so or he lives in Texas. I don't know where he's from. He's from parts unknown. Death
If it's in
Valley.
Texas, I would not be surprised if Mark Henry would even retire and become in the Hall of Fame because WWE likes to throw current stars in there just for the shits and giggles.
Mhm.
They'll put sexual chocolate Mark Henry in, not current day Mark Henry, but sexual chocolate.
Oh shit. How's the hand doing?
It's Hall of Fame. It's about to become TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
What? No. TNA's not even around anymore.
It's on the Discovery Channel.
Oh.
Discovery USA, whatever the hell it is. It's a channel I don't get anyway, so I don't care.
It's Destination USA. Or Destination
Well, whatever. I don't get the
something.
channel anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I get it, and I still don't watch it.
In the famous words of me, Jesus Christ, Garfield, I don't care. I had to do it.
So I guess we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, because I gotta go. I got a puggle puppy upstairs that needs to go potty.
Alright. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you for episode 1 after we figure everything out. So catch you guys later.
Later.
You want to sign off? Oh, you just did. Okay. All right. Peace.